Good morning, student. This is Professor Kim again. Well, after sending out my email yesterday concerning the great schism between Jews and Christians, I received an email from another student who made an interesting suggestion concerning the issue. As the same question may be relevant to all students, I am copying my interaction with the student to all of you in this short lecture. The student asked, quote, I remember hearing a sermon from Tim Keller on this. He suggested that it was an ancient practice to flee to a walled city when an area was being sacked, as Jerusalem was before the temple's fall. However, Mark chapter 13 verse 14 says, but when you see the abomination of desolation standing where he ought not to be, let the reader understand. Then let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains. Therefore, most of the Jewish people were killed defending the temple against the Roman attack, while new Christians who were also Jewish heeded Jesus' warning and ran for the mountains to safety. Do you think this event had anything to do with the parting of the ways? Unquote. Well, it was the 4th century church historian Eusebius of Caesarea who told of the earliest Christians' escape to Pella in present-day Jordan from Jerusalem just before the latter city was destroyed by the Romans in AD 70. But whether it really happened is still debated among the scholars. I've read many archaeological finding result in the archaeology reviews, but no evidence really is convincing evidence. However, the destruction of Jerusalem and the temple was the major catalyst that led to the great schism between the Jews and Christians. Well, here, let me copy from Craig Evans' article I mentioned yesterday. Quote, the major catalyst that led to the partings of the ways was the destruction of Jerusalem and the temple in AD 70 and the later Bar Kokhba defeat AD 135, which resulted in the loss of Jerusalem as a Jewish city and loss of Israel as a state. Prior to the destruction of Jerusalem, the temple remained important to Christian Jews. The destruction of the temple proved to be a significant loss of common ground. Bar Kokhba was also intensified hostilities between Christian and non-Christian Jews. So there's so much we can really tell concerning this issue. As said, if you are interested further in this issue, you may refer to the same article I referenced in my yesterday's email. Well, let me add it under this video. So if you want to dig in further, you may. But let me tell you the truth. You won't find much. Well, that's for your food for the thought today. Have a great day, guys.